Greetings and welcome back to Drasir TMD. My name is Drasir.
I am Michelle.
And you're watching Let's Play Obduction. Shall we?
Let us go.
Lettuce and tomato.
So we're going back to Kaptar, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because this is what we said last time. We think we've exhausted everything that we possibly could do in both worlds, which means the only thing we have left to do, and I'd rather start with Kaptar, is go back and go over it with a fine-tooth comb.
Right.
Because how else are we going to find these things out? Quick aside actually while we're on our way back. Oh well. What was I going to say? Quick aside. Something about the ages. And the ages. And the ages. Which is a missed thing actually, so never mind. It was, it had to do with, so, obviously this episode has come out a bit earlier, or will have once it's been released, than Wednesday, which is when we usually release these videos for Obduction, and it's because we can't wait to play the game again. We really want to get back into it, especially because we've got no leads, and we want to be able to find a lead to continue on with, because it bugs us that we don't know like what we've missed or what we haven't solved, etc. So that's what we're doing. We're going to find that out. Okay, so that looks like something.
The glowing part over there?
No, the ladder. Now that I've seen it properly, it looks like it's something that we'll have to undo once we get down there, but
yeah, I didn't notice that the first time.
Since there's no way to get in there yet, I don't see the point. So,
yeah, there's definitely stuff in there.
But the way it looks blocked, so I don't see what we're going to do about that. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. We walked by this twice.
Yeah.
Okay,
this was here the whole time.
This is exactly why we wanted to do this, because, I mean, I watched the video back editing it.
Yeah.
And we walked by it twice. Because once when we went through, and then once when we came back, and both times it was basically invisible because we just didn't look this way.
Yeah. Oh.
Is that its own version of the
bleeder?
Yeah.
That's what it sounded like. Weird.
Oh my gosh, there's so many switches and dials. Oh, no, don't touch anything. Back it up and let's take a picture of that.
Oh.
Oh, you know what? Let's use the, not that. You can take a picture actually with that, but also take a picture with F12. Because we've been having issues with some of the photos coming out a bit, I don't know, dark for some reason. I'm hoping that taking it with Steam's overlay will be better. We won't be able to look at it from the game, but at least we'll have a better quality.
I can hear them like making buggy noises.
Buggy noises? What kind of noises do buggies make? Whoa, that's cool! It's like a giant propeller.
Yes, that is what it looks like. I wonder if this will give us the power that some of the other things need.
When it does, we have to hold aloft the Sword of Greyskull and say, "I have the power." Can we do that?
You can do that.
You won't join me in a rousing cheer of we did it? Whatever? No?
No.
No? Okay.
No.
Just me then. Dude, there's tons of
I was
things
like,
that we
I was gonna
missed.
wait to go in there because
In hindsight,
stuff down
I think
here.
it's best that we didn't find this because we would have overshot. Oh wow! Oh
there's
my gosh!
a
There's so
ton of
many
stuff.
things.
Okay, so which way do you want me to go? Try to figure this thing out first, or figure out where this goes first?
Let's go down here because I think this is the way down to the beginning.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
that's the sphere,
You're right.
and that will give us access to that. I'm assuming.
Oh, okay. Quick access to this part.
Now, will we be able to call it back and forth? Oh wait, it won't be powered yet.
Or not.
Yeah.
No.
Okay, but at least we
Okay.
know that now.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's so much now to see.
Don't fall down there.
Okay, stop a second. Look to. Okay, you see that thing? Do you remember I said the last time it seemed like one of the gear things would move? It looked like it would move and engage. Huh. It would like move and engage with the other gears.
Yeah.
What if that thing, that claw-looking thing, extends? Turn back.
Yeah, that.
What if it extends forward and
Yeah.
attaches to that?
That's what it looks like.
Now, how we get it to move over there, I don't know.
Well, we'll find out.
I suppose so.
Okay, which way?
I think they lead to the same place, but let's go this way?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, okay. Good to know, good to know. This makes me think of some of the more ridiculous builds I've done on, uh-oh.
Hurry up. But... Oh. Oh, do we need to engage these before this will go?
Maybe, but how would we do that? Oh,
I don't know. Maybe that thing that you had me take a picture of.
oh. What if this is one of those things where you have to set that going and then come down here really quick and do that one?
Maybe. Oh yeah, because it's not even connected.
Well, doesn't matter.
Oh, that.
Yeah. But let's try that. Let's try starting that one up because it went for a little bit. And then we'll run down here and try and run the other one as well. Go.
Oh,
What?
that's as much as it'll do.
Yeah. As soon as it stops, run down to the... You need to run down to the other side.
I don't think I can get there fast enough.
We'll try it. No. Okay. No. So, that didn't work.
I think that thing that you told me not to touch, we're supposed to touch.
The reason I didn't want you to touch it right away was I didn't want to change any of the settings in case we need to reset it back to what it looks like right now.
Yeah.
Was what I was worried about.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hang on a second. Now that we've already been messing with switches, turn back around. Do you see that one there, the grabby thing?
This?
Has that moved closer, or is that my imagination?
Let me see. Let me undo it.
No, I don't mean since we've been messing with the switches, since we've been turning that handle.
Oh.
Go back to the other one, the one I pointed out the first time, which was down... No, it's ways away. Okay. That's not at all what I was thinking then. That's fine.
Okay, so...
Okay.
Okay, so we have to figure out whatever code to get all of them.
You think that's what it is? They all have to be lit up?
Oh, dang it. Oh, I don't know. Great. Can I undo those numbers? I was just messing around. I didn't want them on there.
I imagine if you either hit the return or the backspace key, you can get rid of them. Yeah, there you go.
Goodness, there's so many of these.
We are one away. You just gotta fiddle with one button and we're golden.
So which one turns on the 5?
I was going to say, it's interesting, that's the only one that isn't lit and is never lit. All the other ones go on and off to varying degrees. That one's never lit.
Again.
Okay, so what about that? Did we do that one yet? That just turns that one off. Those 4? No, no. Okay. Okay. What about the ones with the writing next to them, underneath them? Something 1 and something 2. It's in Russian, but I don't know what it is.
This?
No, those right there.
Oh, those are the first ones I did.
Oh, they were? I didn't see them, and they haven't changed the 5. Okay, so yeah, that's weird that 1 doesn't light up under any circumstance. What's around the other side where the battery is? Okay, I was just making sure it was actually plugged in. So we're assuming then that that panel is from the Russian sub?
Probably.
Or the submarine, we assumed it's Russian, right?
Right.
I don't remember if we ever saw any writing on there that confirmed it as such.
I don't remember.
So the 5 won't light up. So have we actually looked around everywhere so far? In this section, I mean? Oh, there's a way up there. But how do we get up there? Oh, in fact, what's up those stairs? I'm assuming
nothing.
it's nothing.
That's just to
but...
get in here.
Huh.
Over there.
Ooh.
What's that?
I don't see any other routes that we can take. Alright, we're going to give this some thought and we'll come back to you in a bit, or if we find some other bit that we hadn't seen before.
So like literally do that and then run. Oh gosh.
Yeah, except with less failure.
Yeah.
So we're trying this again. We think that we can actually do it. That we can actually just press it and then run. Ah, man. Oh, there's a lever there.
Huh. Huh.
Ah, man. Ooh.
Okay. Whoa.
Oh, wow.
Whoa. I feel very nervous about being here right now.
Look down, look down. Oh man, there he goes.
Oh goodness gracious. Stuff like this makes me really scared.
Okay, so apparently we were right the first time, we just didn't try it enough times. But look how it's disengaged.
Yeah, I think we need to engage those somehow. As soon as we can engage them.
Or maybe they're nothing at all. Maybe that's just...
No, I feel like that's necessary to engage so
Okay.
that those will work.
Here's my thing. You know how in some cartoons where you can tell if something's going to move when it's drawn a certain way, it's animated
The
a certain
color's a
way?
little off.
Yeah. That's how this looks to me. That looks like a stationary piece that's never going to move. I could be completely wrong,
I think you're completely wrong.
but that's what it looks like to me. Just the slight difference in the way those things look versus what looks to me like static. I don't know. It just seems like it's not going to move. However, the power's on, so do you want to go try the thing that brings us down to the beginning? I don't know what that will gain us, but at least try and see if it works.
I still think that's not going to work because I think We've got the generator going, but not actually having power go to the arms.
Okay.
But we'll go and confirm.
And in fact, maybe this is what sets the arm, locks the arm in place or something. Oh, okay. I think, well, okay, you may be onto something. Hang on. Let's go look in that bucket again, to the left this time, because...
For any levers that we keep missing?
Specifically behind us. So go in. Turn around. I want to look at the wheels. Because I always feel like those wheels, you could just reach out and kind of move them, but that's clearly not the case this time around. Okay, that's fine. We need to cover all bases because apparently we haven't been doing that a lot. So that begs the question then, how do we engage the arms? Does it have anything to do with the panel?
Maybe. I'll have to go check that.
Yeah, as I say, I'm looking for a lever, a control... What about up there now, in that little pedestal thing, now that the power's on?
Maybe. Oh.
Is it open?
Yeah, that's moved. That was not like that.
Okay.
This was not like that.
Can you get in there? Whoa.
Whoa, okay. Oh.
Now. Nice.
Ah.
Okay, I was completely wrong. Fair enough.
Now what?
Click on it again, but now move it. So click on that thing that you have. There you go. And then click down.
Ah.
There you go.
No. No. Oh. Get it.
Nice.
That way.
You know what that makes me think of?
What?
That moment in, I think it's Infinity War, where the big guy goes to try and punch the Hulkbuster armor, and he uses the other... Oh no, sorry, it's when Hulk tries to punch Iron Man in the Hulkbuster armor, and instead of like hitting him or whatever, it envelops around his hand and holds on to him. It reminds me of that.
Yeah.
Though I'm pretty sure this predates that, so... Well, does it actually, now I think about it?
Yeah, because they were working on this for ages.
Not that it matters, like, number of times I've come up with something that I've then seen in a video or a game or something. Happens all the time.
Gotta push the right buttons here. Okay, so... That means, well, let's go test this.
So everything's engaged as far as we know. All the mechanisms and
all of our
gears.
thingies should work. Anywhere we had one of these. Yeah, now you can see the wheel moving.
Okay, so that includes this one. We don't technically need to go down here, but we can. We may as well, actually, since we went through all this trouble.
Just to make sure.
But it doesn't seem like there's a call mechanism. So...
Now that
Wherever
we're here, we can cross the barrier to the other side, because that was another locked one of these.
Yes, I agree. That was the other thing I was going to suggest. So yes, you're right. Was there anything else? Was there another one that we found?
Those are the two main ones that I can remember off the top of my head.
Because the one that's up the top of the stairs where we just were...
Well,
that one was broken or something, wasn't it?
we couldn't reach any of the others there.
You know what yeah. But there was something in the way, like the hook bucket thing was in the way. We couldn't get to it anyway. We couldn't do anything with it by the look of it, even if it was working.
Right, yes.
If I'm remembering correctly. This is the thing that frustrates me the most, is I have such a bad memory, I don't always remember exactly.
So with this, moving this...
Yes, there we go. Let's back up the other way.
Oh.
Now, okay, so what I think will happen is this will move across, and that thing that's on the bottom will move out and give us access underneath.
Right.
Which means we should be able to get to the other side from here now.
Oh. Whee! I was gonna go step up to the edge as we rode, but it wouldn't let me.
Roads? Where we're going, we don't need roads. Oh, very convenient. It actually brings us to this point, so we just have to step off and go downstairs, basically.
Okay. So...
we just need to get downstairs and then find our way, which I think is around the pillar on that side. Gosh, those things are noisy.
It is.
Now, we don't want to go down there. We want to go to the left, down the wooden ramp.
Oh, that's right.
That we also found accidentally. I think it's further down still.
Is it?
Yep. There we go. Okay. But yeah, I think I was saying earlier something about it was probably a good thing that we didn't find the doorway, because we would have just kept going.
I know, yeah.
And ended up with like a 2-hour episode.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't even imagine. It takes a long time to render these videos. I can't even imagine how long it would take to render a 2-hour video.
Woo, new area.
Oh, man.
Okay, this makes me think of something in Riven, which when you play, you will come across that yourself.
Okay. No spoilers.
New area, so I want to explore.
Well, that's all.
There's so much
That's
to
the point
see.
of the game, right?
I know, but I mean, there's like so much.
I know.
I go over here. Goodness gracious. Okay, I can't actually go down there.
Ooh, another. What is that? Is that a person?
A person? That thing?
Like someone dead.
Oh, like half of it?
You know what it makes me think of? Uncle Owen and Aunt Peru.
Yeah.
A New Hope, after they get, I guess, carbonized by the stormtroopers. That's what that looks like.
You're right.
It looks like a dead person.
That's...
And like half of them was transported through that bubble.
It's half a body guy.
It is half a body guy.
Wow, yeah, I don't remember that from before.
Okay, well, let's...
So don't try to step out of the bubble when it's shifting.
You know what's weird? Yeah. Oh my gosh, yes.
It looks like...
I learned lessons like that from things like Stargate.
Right.
The
Right.
movie, not the other one. And, I'm sure other sci-fi or fantasy things. Anyway, there's a bubble, right? A sphere. And there's another sphere superimposed inside it somehow.
Right, like a smaller bubble inside a bigger bubble. And part of that... And there's like notebooks down there, and a scale, and oh,
whatever he's holding, which looks like one of the greeting devices.
Do you think this is a test? I mean, it sort of looks like they're trying to make one of the seed things.
Oh, you're right. It doesn't actually have a completed... Oh, I don't know. Well, let's not linger here. Let's keep exploring.
Yikes. I was not expecting to find that.
No, neither was I.
Okay, it just goes around.
Ah!
Nothing up there. Sorry. I obviously stepped up on something.
Hang on. Can you go in there?
You go on good.
No. You can. You just
Yay!
won't go anywhere. Wait, sorry. One more time. Go back in. And turn around and look at the right hand side. Sorry, the doorway. Up. Oh, it's just a scratch mark.
Yeah.
I thought it was...
You never know.
Yep.
Never
Okay.
assume anything with these games.
You assume too much.
Exactly.
Alright, let's continue.
All right.
So, there's something to the left and something to the right here.
I feel like that's going to go deeper into the caves, and that's just going to look outside.
Let's go take a look at the view then. Ooh. Okay.
That's there.
Anything else to see? Oh, okay.
There's a
This gives us
bubble.
access to a bubble.
Bubble, bubble, bubble.
My bubbles.
Exactly.
Shark bait. Ooh ha ha.
Bubba-doo. Okay.
So this is just literally...
This is interesting. This, yeah.
It's literally
These are
here
green
to
ones.
get us up to this section. Okay, here's what I find bizarre. And I suppose it isn't, because if we saw some of the flying bugs, the RI, in Hunrath, I don't know how they've been getting to and from. But
Yeah.
that,
Oh, they may have hatched from the ones that are on the sphere that's there. That has the barnacles on it.
Of course. And that's what I was going to say. It looks like some of these have been transported back and forth so much that barnacles have been transferred one way or the other, because they were growing on down there, what looks like a... Whoa.
Okay, here's your big creatures.
Dude, we were right. Oh my gosh.
Man, look at that nasty hook through it.
That's horrific. There's a huge chunk taken out of that landscape.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, there is so much to see now that we've just going through that one.
This also makes me think of that creature that I mentioned, the statue, the stone thing. It's like, oh, you'll see that in Riven. Well, in Uru, you find the skeleton of one of those creatures, and that's what this also makes me think of.
Oh, okay. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh well.
This is all stuff I don't remember seeing, so this is all new to me.
Well, there was that one section that somehow glitched, and we had to kind of go past it. This does look familiar to me, but I don't know if the skeleton was there.
Oh, that's possible.
And like I say, I remember bits and pieces, but not the whole thing. This is really cool, though.
This is cool. And kind of unnerving.
Yeah. Oh.
Caved in.
Is there nothing else here? Oh, okay. For a second I thought it was just a dead-end platform. Like
It could still be a big, long dead end.
that
like
would be
like a Shaggy Dog story.
That would be such a troll.
Man. Actually, it is. Oh no, we can walk through this.
Oh, okay. There is another way through the barrier.
Do we want to walk through it?
Yeah. May as well. We can leave the exploring of the rest of the facility, the whatever it's supposed to be. The temple, I guess. Ooh.
To now. This takes us in a different way.
Is it the same place though? I've got turned around. I don't know where exactly we are in comparison to the map now.
I'm not exactly sure either. Without looking at the map.
Oh gosh, I wish more than ever that we had been able to try this on VR.
I know.
And in particular that we could have done it and like had no time constraints whatsoever, because I would just spend so much time. It makes me think of .hack. You know, is it Subaru?
Yeah.
Who just goes into the game just to be in the game.
Yeah.
And wander around and look at things going on in the game, but that she doesn't really play the game at all.
Right.
Obviously, I would still want to play this game because it's so interesting, but sometimes you just go in it just to go look at the views because it's so awesome looking. Oh, we're on the other side.
Yep.
I don't know why I'm pointing out the obvious. Captain Obvious.
Yeah, that's we see this blue section from the other side.
Telling you stuff that you already know, yeah. Captain Obvious.
Right. Oh, okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, that would be even more epic. You go through this whole section and it's like,
Still
yeah, there's
nothing.
nothing here. So hang on, turn around and look at the that bubble again really quick. Is there no way to get onto that? Because it looks like it's removed. Oh wait, there's an entrance thingy up there. I mean, not necessarily that we can get to there, but maybe there is another way through it or into it.
There may be, yeah.
Oh, well, of course there would be. If we find wherever this...
Meets with the wall?
No, another world where this bubble exists, we could come to this section.
Right.
I just don't know what world that would be.
Oh, hey, look.
Ooh.
Okay, so we've got that.
Okay.
And we've got that. That'll take us to another place.
Yes, where do you think this is?
That, I think, is Murray. I think that's back to Murray. Actually,
it does look a bit Murray-ish, actually. No, I think you're right. Go back a second. In particular, look at the device itself, because each device has elements of the world they came from.
Right.
Hunrath looked like a barrel or something like that. I think the one coming to Kaptar looked more like industrial, like all the machinery that we've got around here, and this looks more streamlined and futuristic. I think each one...
The only reason why I question is if this Kaptar bubble is on the planet of Murray, can a seed pop from different parts of the same planet?
Yes, because...
As long as there's two seeds.
The planet that we're on, let's say, is Murray. The large bubble that we're in, what did they call that? What did they say when it was a large...
Mother seed?
Mother seed. The mother seed section of Kaptar is on Murray. This section of Murray was here in this exact position.
Oh.
The rest of the large sphere, wherever it is now, once it comes back, this will still be here, and it will all be Murray. Is that making sense? Because it's possible to have different things from different places inside other different places. We've already seen that there's possible to have multiple spheres inside spheres.
Okay.
Just from that one section where the dead guy is.
Right.
So we've already seen it as well. Yes, it's definitely possible for that to have happened.
Okay.
But it wouldn't have happened initially. Like, the big change would have happened, and then over time they've made these other connections with the smaller bubbles. Smaller spheres, I should say. That's the way I'm understanding it so far.
Okay.
That was your question, right? I feel like I maybe didn't explain it very well. Interesting, so this is not moving. This isn't doing anything. Is this even a way we can go?
Well, I think these things are keeping it from doing any sort of moving.
Oh, you think it's actually damaged?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, that's so precarious.
I know. Whoop. But if you jump...
I know, I kept thinking about that. It's like, I'd be tempted to do that, but what if it did phase you right into a
rock
wall or something? Yeah.
Oh, here's another one.
Where does this lead?
Okay, so there's two of these now that we can choose from. This looks like a
This is a different
Hunrath
one. No, this isn't a Hunrath one.
Oh.
Or is it actually?
No, that looks a little too fancy for Hunrath. Unless it's just a side table.
It's hard to tell.
The rock doesn't look Hunrath rock.
And that was the thing I thought the most, was it's not Hunrath rock. But it's also doesn't look like Murray.
Unless it's an internal Murray.
This could be Mofang. We think that the last one is Mofang.
I know, that we
right?
haven't actually seen yet.
Do you want to check it out?
I want to finish... Oh, come on.
Okay, so do you want to leave all the spheres until later and go back and completely explore?
I want to finish looking.
In which case, we're going to backtrack. We will meet you once we get back beyond the boneyard, whatever that's called, the corpse, the fishing, whatever, the huge giant skeleton.
Yeah.
We'll get back beyond that into the temple. Let's call it the temple for now.
Yes.
And we'll see you there. Okay, so we found another place that we apparently missed that I don't think we've been to yet, so we're going to head up here really quick to show you guys. But this is the part of the game where it's like, I start to get overwhelmed Because
There's so many places to go.
well, because before we had explored everything, so everything was known. But now that we've got all this new stuff to look at, and there's more worlds that we haven't even been to in any... Oh, for a second...
Sounds like a creature?
Well, yeah, I thought it was like like one of the bugs was...
In our ear.
In our ear and annoyed about something is what it sounded like. But
Well, maybe it is them talking
sort of a
to
violin
us.
sound.
But we just don't know because we're not familiar with their
Way of...
their language.
Communicating. Actually, the music and even the settings to some degree also gives me some Abe's Odyssey, Abe's Exodus vibes. Or I guess the entire Oddworld franchise in some degree or another.
Did I just get stuck?
Okay. That would be interesting though. How would we fix that? Because there's no like respawn.
I know.
And if you save in a stuck
right,
position.
Yeah, right.
So I don't think there's anything
That's
down
when you
here.
go, oh no. Just covering all my bases before I go the obvious way.
I know, but I'm chomping at the bit like, I want to go see the thing, it's moving and I want to go see it. Machinery, it looks awesome. Oh, I know where we are. We're on the other side. You remember the one that's broken?
Yes.
This is the other one.
Yep. Oh, but this will get us to the top level.
Really? Okay. Ooh.
Oh, and we can put the ladder down.
You want me to put the ladder down? Yes, we can put the ladder down. No. Maybe it was the one in Hanrath. There was a ladder at some point that we didn't put down the first time.
I'm pretty sure we put down all our ladders at this point.
Now, in this playthrough, I mean when we beta tested.
This thing
But I
is
can't
so
remember
loud.
if it is really loud. Hopefully I can fix that in post. Yep.
Ka-chunk. Don't put your face right there.
Seriously. I told you, Osha's gonna have a field day when they see this.
Ooh.
Oh, and this brings us down to here. I feel like there's another one that we haven't done yet, or is that all four of them? Because there's 4 moving mechanisms. One for the original thing that we moved to get to this point here, the other one that we just traversed, the other up and down one that's at the beginning of the map where we first entered Kaptar. It is pretty close.
Big machinery just makes me really nervous.
And then this one. So do we think that's all of them? And how far down did we just go?
We're at least down.
Oh wow, I thought we were just going to
that.
go down like one level. I didn't even realize how far we were going. I was too busy yapping.
Yeah.
Okay, onward. Ooh. Where is this? I know where we are. Do you remember the big sphere in Hunrath? The one that
Yes.
spins?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it leads to. Places like this.
Oh, that's how we would get up here then?
Oh, crud.
Well, we can still go up on that one.
We can, but we're going to have to... Oh, we're going to have to travel back and forth through different... Whoa.
Dang it.
Obviously it's locked. Why wouldn't it be?
I'll betcha.
Lean.
I'll bet you if we go in the place that
Here,
I
back
said
it
we're
up. You
gonna
might be able
go.
to see a little bit more. Oh. Whoa.
Oh.
Sorry, I'm leaning.
Okay, so do we use this and try to get that going, or do we go back To the temple.
We still haven't explored all the temple. We got sidetracked because we found another place to go.
So should I go back to the temple? For realsies this time?
Yeah, let's make sure we've explored everything there, and
Before
then
we start hopping around.
Because this is the reason why it can be turned.
Right.
We're going to have to either turn the original piece that belongs here, or we're going to have to turn this piece to line up with the various aspects of thingamathing.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. We'll see you when we get back.
Oh. That got flung up here. When I move that.
Was that from the bottom? It is. Weird. Well, let's head down and go have a look, because...
Well, I mean, I just think it's an empty table now.
I know, let's go have a look, see if there's anything, like, on top of it, like it was covering something.
No.
Okay, it's just an empty table. Well, crap, does that mean we can't solve that one now?
I mean, we can always put it back down.
Can we? Is it reversible?
I don't know.
Let's not worry, let's go back to the temple.
Yeah, that's what we're doing.
Okay, so we're back in. Okay, so go, let's see, turn to the left really quick. Okay, so to confirm, that took us to the skeleton and various spheres.
Let's make sure we didn't miss... I'm pretty sure that just took us up to the boneyard.
Yeah. I don't think there was anything else over here, unless there was something behind us that way. No, it wasn't. We already looked that way. Okay, so that's been explored.
Okay.
Let's go do this one now.
This or this?
The one across the way. Is my vote, boss. I humbly suggest and propose that we take this route. Ooh.
Okay, from here. Here, I'll look over this way first.
Oh, there's actually multiple routes up and down these sections.
So that's... This looks like it might take us to the tree.
Excuse me.
At least above the tree.
And there is an entrance. Okay,
there.
So we are going to be literally connecting all the trees together, and those doorways, I bet you once we get this unlocked, whatever it is that we have to do to get there, once we do that, and I'm assuming provide it with water or something, we will be able to go back and forth through the trees.
Right.
What was that?
I think it was a bug.
Making what sound?
Buzzing its wings.
I don't know.
Okay, so there's that. There's more stuff this way. Shall I explore this one?
May
Because
as
it's the
well,
closest?
since we're following this path first.
Oh, we might not be able to. Yeah,
okay.
Of course.
Is there a way to back it up and see if you can... What?
Nope, can't tell.
Okay. Alrighty. There's just so much. Like in the last 2 episodes, we've gone so far, it feels like.
Okay, so I think our next path is going to take us down that way. Because there's nothing else here.
And see, this is much bigger than the map let on as well.
Yeah.
There's much more to it. Oh, in fact, this may be the way.
Yeah. Maybe.
Aw, dude! So I'm not quite sure what else we can see over here. But yeah, that's kind of lame that we... It was like, well, we'll save this one till last, and there's nothing there.
Well, let's see. There's got to be a way we can get over there. Okay, I can't go up that way.
This is the way leading up to this one again.
But not this way. Bum bum bum.
Oh.
He's dark.
Good work, Slinky Dog. The path behind the shadows, or whatever.
Except it's not.
We really need a flashlight. Are you sure? It feels like... Ah.
Yeah, no, I just don't think.
Okay. Well, we tried.
Well, let's not give up. There might be more this way.
Which way are you going now? Where are you headed to?
I'm just checking to see if there was another path this way that we missed. If we walked by a doorway, I don't think we did.
No, I don't think we did either.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and pause it really quick so I can reset some things on the sound and video. We'll pick it up right here in just a second. And we're back. Okay, so what are we doing again?
Where am I again? I don't remember where I am, actually.
I think you're halfway to the...
Oh, that's
you're in
right.
fact
Okay,
almost at the boneyard.
We're going back this way.
So we're going back to Hunrath. Oh, that's right. Okay, so what we did in between times, while switching out video and audio and stuff, we took a quick look at the map for it, which is actually... Oh, it's not down here anymore because it's now in Hunrath. The one that we took a photo of that was in the room that we brought the villain device to disrupt the Mofang device. To cut a long story short, we took a look at the Kaptar map to see if there was anything we could see, and one of the things we discovered a correlation of... What's up?
Just figuring out how that worked, but I got it.
No.
Yeah.
Kaptar map, and discovered that the large sphere in Hunrath is in the same position as a large sphere here in Kaptar. In fact, we passed it when we saw a piece of Hunrath. I think we mentioned it as we went through.
We did.
But it's going to require us to be careful of the configuration, the orientation of the sphere, because it can be turned. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to Hunrath, and we're going to try and turn it the way we think will mean that all of the ways that we can go through will line up. Maybe. That's the plan anyway. And I would have sped us through this point, but I wanted to actually explain what we were doing. But since we're about to transition anyway, I'll go ahead and speed us up until we get to that point. So, see you there. And here we are. Now, the big question is...
We need to figure out where it's aiming right now.
Which way is north?
I'm going to go up there. My guess is that this is north. But I really have nothing except instinct to base that off of.
Okay.
Because this feels like afternoon. And the sun is over there. Not that that means this planet is the same as ours.
I was going to say, it's like, what does that matter for a different planet?
But that's my natural instinct, is to assume that.
Okay.
Okay, that's a crack thing. Okay, so.
So based on what we saw, we want those two to be side to side, and this one to be the entrance to where we can get up on the other side. This is we put it back to the exact position it started in. So this is the position it starts in. What do you think are the odds that it will be in the correct?
Well, I feel like this is in the position we were going to spin it into.
You think so?
That's what I feel like it is. Yeah. Because if looking at the button, which is on this pillar, is north.
Yeah.
Boop.
It would be. This
wanted
would
the
be
entrance to go in here.
southeast. Yeah. Okay. In which case, and I know we just came from there, but this is the thing though. We wanted to find out for sure before we just tried it. Well, I suppose we could have just tried it.
Could have.
It wouldn't have hurt anything.
We could have just come straight back.
Yeah. So, back to Kaptar, back to the big sphere, which is through the boneyard. No. You'll see it in the fast forward, but we're going to head back to Kaptar and we're going to actually try just switching it, seeing what happens, because we can always come back if it's in the wrong place. Or we're going to have to come back all the way through anyway. Oh, this is going to take a lot of troubleshooting.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll see you there. And here we are. So do you see what I'm saying? It should be... Oh man, I really hope it's the right configuration.
We're gonna find out. You know what's gonna be a pain? This is gonna take us to Hunrath.
I know, and then we're gonna have to go all the way back around again.
Yeah.
But that's part of the joy. The beauty! The beauty! Okay. Now, does this gain us anything? Hang on, look. Go.
I'm gonna see where we are in relation to this. Okay, that's the pillar.
Oh,
this is the way we wanted it.
I think it's spot on.
And that was up one stair, and that was the one we didn't have a stair for. Yeah. So, we might be okay.
Oh wow! Look at they actually turn around. They actually made it. Like they made it specifically for this purpose. That's really cool.
Alright.
Alright, back exactly the same way we went to Kaptar. Oh! How do we get down there?
We might just have to go the long way around.
No, how do we get down to that area? Because... as far as we know, we can't call those...
The elevator?
Yeah.
Guess we'll find out. I mean, there's no other way for us to get there. There's got to be a way for us to call it or something.
Alright, we'll find out when we get there. Oh man.
Okay, so... there has to be a way to call this back. Or, like, do we get in it and push the button and then run out really fast to bring it up?
Well, one thing we can do is... now that the chunk of Hunrath is back in Hunrath, the one that's on the spinny majig, if we turn that around,
we could get up.
We will port back to it because we can still get back to it from there, and we can at least get to that door.
Yeah. Yeah, that might be what we have to do.
And once we unlock those doors, we should be able to get to it from the other side, because usually once you open one section, it opens other roads to the rest of it.
Right.
Then we can put that piece back and leave it there.
Right.
Because it won't need to be the other way around. But for right now, we actually do have to go back to Hunrath. Turn the sphere all the way around. The sphere that's there, the one that they made, the Hunrath part, and then just port back. So,
well,
this is part of it. It's the trial and error. It's figuring things like this out. So, yeah, we'll see you
back. What am I doing?
What are you doing?
What am I doing? Why am I wasting my time doing that?
We'll see you in Hunrath. Look up. Look up. And down. There you go. Because the initial build-up starts at the top and then it kind of goes zoom down to the water. So we still haven't quite got a complete view of it, but that is what the water does. It does a little... Or did we already show them that? I forget.
It was not a very good angle.
Okay, well. One day, we will be there for the perfect time to show you that. So we just literally need to flip it 180.
180?
180, so...
Because I feel like there's stairs yet.
Because we can get onto the sphere from any direction. We just need to flip it all the way around, and then when we port back, we're already going to be on it, so it doesn't matter which way around it is.
Okay.
And then when we need to get out, we can just flip it back around, port it back.
Okay.
Because right now, as far as we know, the Kaptar portion is actually in the correct position. So 4 button presses?
I think so. 1.
I'm going to speed this up as well.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was 4 button presses. It should be on the exact opposite side, which it is. Now we can go back to Kaptar, and that should lead us up to the correct spot. But now when we flip it back around, even if we do, go ahead, even if we do switch it, the Kaptar one is still in the correct position. So all we have to do is
Right, that one
flip
hasn't
it back
rotated.
around. Hopefully once all the doors are open, that should mean we can get through no matter what. Because there were 2 doors, right, to this thing that looked like where the bugs were. Oh, the antechamber. That's where Farley's been talking to them.
Right.
Because there were so many bugs like collected in one spot.
That's down there.
Okay.
Okay, so we want to go up here.
Oh no!
Don't tell me. Oh, okay, we unlocked
Phew!
it.
I thought it was another. Okay, where does this lead us?
I think this is just back to here.
Perfect.
Okay.
Okay, now we take it back. Then we have to go all the way around, and then we have to go all the way around still further to get all the way up and down across that way.
Oh, we need to get to that one.
Yes, yes. Wait.
There's 2. There's one below and there's one above.
Oh.
So do we do another 180 and come back?
No, it wouldn't be a 180, it would be a... Well, I suppose we could just to get up to there, but we've been through there, right? That's how we got down there in the first place, or did we come up from the bottom?
We came up from the bottom. We came up from down here. From down here. From...
It would have been... Yeah, no, other side. It would have been there. We came from there because it's the opposite way around from where that bottom piece is. Oh, okay, so there's actually another way through. Oh, interesting.
So have we not been in that one?
No.
So that one we want to go to.
Do you want to do that now? All we have to do is port back to Hunrath, turn it another
2?
a quarter turn, 2 turns, yes. A quarter revolution, but 2 presses of the button.
To be able to take the stairs down to it.
Yes.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, see you there. Okay.
There we go. That's what we wanted.
New places, new places.
Yeah.
Whoa. Oh, okay.
There are a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's when you're like, I hope they don't sting.
Whoa. There's a bunch of them.
Oh. don't think these are the
hierarchs or whatever, the
polyarchs.
Polyarchs. Whoa, that goes on for ages. Look at that.
Wow.
So do you think that
Or is them
that's
talking
them
to us?
or trying to?
Possibly.
The problem is though, they made it sound like each frequency was different for each person, so they may not be able to reach our frequency.
Right.
Or we may not be able to perceive theirs. Well, at least they're not aggressive.
Oh. Go check out this room.
Is that the one with the dead guy? Oh, creepy. I don't know if we want to. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
not
definitely
human though. That's Oh, is it a Mofang? That's a weapon, yeah.
Whew. Yeah, we definitely didn't see this before.
Eee.
Watch as it suddenly twitches and grabs me.
Oh, like Resident Evil style?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's take a look at
we
these.
got some stuff to read.
Maybe. There we go. Oh.
Do you think this is the code for the box, the Russian box?
Yeah.
Okay, photography.
And I'm gonna write it down.
And I may as well write it down. Catch you guys in just a sec. Oh, could you turn that one over? Is that of interest? Okay.
Nope.
I figured since we missed the poster,
Right.
we should check.
Please read thoroughly. We must have every detail in place. Our lives and our species depend on this being executed perfectly. The locations and times in this document are based on the information leaked by Ruko and Shavar. Our lives depend on the accuracy of the information we received from them. Remainers: CW, from Earth; Trar, Aprar, or Bar, from Moray; RI, 1 polyarch, Kaptar. Prep: Day, hour, 12. Begin chambering. End of day, Farley verifies manifest, all souls chambered. Beginning of day, remainers in place with hands-on swap trigger. Beginning of day, same day. Ruko and Shavar arrive, chambered by Trar. Beginning of same day. Trar on guard of chamber. Trigger time that day. Hour 5, minute 33, could vary by plus or minus 4 minutes. Trigger locations, as prescribed. All locations should have small error allowance. Moray has largest margin of error potential. Be alert. Trigger task. Trigger reswap immediately after swap. Any delay increases the risk of detonation in a home sphere and the risk of a remainer being disabled in Mofang. Communication. Farley. I'll ensure that all remainers, or in case of Kaptar, the remaining polyarch, receive and understand this document. Is that what happened and why we have a partial Mofang here? They did a swap and immediate reswap? Because they swapped, they went in to attack him, and then they reswapped immediately, so they were halfway through.
I'm not sure. Whoa. Oh, it is working. Or is it? Oh, no. It's trying to do something, but the mechanism is not working.
It, needs to be at the red line, but I'm just not heavy enough. Oh no, I'm just too heavy.
Huh. Well, how would we change that?
It might not be something we can do at this point. I wish we could pick this up. Although if we have to be careful about touching Mofang devices, maybe
Yeah.
it's better that we don't.
So, okay, so that device looks like it doesn't work. It's either disabled or it has some It's almost like it's you know, like you're right, like it's triggered to a specific weight, like that we're just too heavy for.
Yeah.
But again, I don't know how we would change that unless we like carefully stood on it, which we can't do. The game wouldn't allow it. But
right.
Okay, well that gives us some more information.
Right, something interesting to think about.
Yeah.
Did we come from down or did we come from up? I think we came from up there. I think I was going down.
Yes. Whoa. What was that?
I think it was just the game.
Oh. I thought like one of them hit you or something.
Maybe.
Or hit us, I suppose.
Oh, this is the way to get to the tree!
Hooray! Oh. Almost.
Oh.
So close.
Oh, we have to stop it so we can get through.
Oh.
I totally could run through that.
What?
I totes could run through that.
Try it.
I am. It's
Oh.
not letting me. Okay, so, but it's not as easy as just going to stop it, I feel like.
Oh, all we have to do is disconnect that one. We don't have to do anything else but disconnect one of the...
Oh, figure out which one this is.
Which
and
wouldn't be that
disconnect
difficult.
it.
We just follow the arm, this thing, where that goes.
This one?
Yeah. Okay, well, we'll have to figure that out. Is there anything else in here we can...
I feel like there's a door I need to unlock.
Oh, in here?
So we can access it later when we swap things back.
Okay. Hang on. Turn around back again and go back that way. Yeah.
Oh.
There it is.
We go.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. I have a feeling this goes back to the section that we couldn't get to before.
Yeah, we're not gonna be able to get there now.
I know. If you...
Oh.
Okay. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So that's the other side. That's kind of annoying though, because it does mean we're going to have to swap things around every now and then. However, if we... No, this wouldn't make a difference.
I feel like we're so close to finishing this level.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to do that today though. I think we'll make this our thumbnail.
Right here.
Yeah.
Do that, but then also... Wait. Center it. Okay.
Hang on. Trying to get one with like decent bug thing going on. Yeah, we're going to leave it here because we are... I'm pretty sure... Oh, it is. Yeah, they're just like... They're kind of fused into those, I guess, the polyarch.
But are these polyarch or
Oh.
are these hatching? These are hatching eggs.
Are they though? Because look, they said they're going to take some of the polyarchs with them. That's the only one remaining,
okay,
right?
Okay. Oh, that's right.
Anyway, yeah, we're going to leave it here. We're way over budget on time, and as much as we'd like to just keep playing this, we just don't have the time to keep doing that and record it and edit it and all that good stuff. So 2 a week is the most we can do right now, especially when I've got my other series, Space Engineers, going on. So we'll call it for here. We'll be back again Wednesday. This one's going to be out Friday, so by the time you see it, you'll obviously know it's coming out Friday.
Next time we should be able to get to the tree.
Oh, for sure.
And
yeah, we already know how to do it.
Once we can access the tree, then we can go back and explore the 2 other swapping points in this world.
Oh yeah, we haven't even touched upon those yet.
Yeah, because there's 2 of them.
Yeah.
And I think that would be good
Okay.
to, after we finish this level, to actually finish.
And I've also just realized how we can get the lift back to the top if we want to. Once we get the tree connected, however we end up doing that, we can go back to Hanrath and go back the other way in the opposite direction, basically.
Yeah.
But we'll worry about that another time.
Yeah.
Thank you again so much for watching. Thank you for sticking with us through, our trying to figure things out. We actually got a lot more done than I expected to.
Yeah.
I don't know how far we still got to go in Kaptar, but we'll try and get that finished for next episode if we can help it. Trying to think what else there is to do aside from the spheres and moving a few things around. That's okay. We'll sort that out the next time we're here. If you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like, comment, and let us know what you think. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do so, and don't forget to click the bell icon to get notified when new videos are out. You guys all have a good one, and we'll see you on the other side.